Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm so glad I could be here with you today for our circuits class. We got 60 minutes, 45 seconds on, 15-second transition like always on our Mondays. Today, you're just going to need some dumbbells, some water, of course. Make sure your space is safe and free of any trip hazards. And of course, make sure you make any modifications necessary to fit your body where it's at right now in this very moment. The most important thing is make sure you keep a smile on your face and have fun. So we're going to start off right away with a warm up, about 5 to 6 minutes, and then we're going to get right into our circuit. Let's start marching. Nice job. So just marching it out right now, just with the intention of creating a little bit of movement in the body. Nothing too heavy, nothing too hard. Try to find a bit of breath here. Soften into the shoulders. Find a little lift of the knees. Fantastic. Nice job. It's kind of like we're oiling our joints here, moving them, kind of giving them that lubrication that they need so that we can work forward into our main set today. All right, let's stay here with our legs march. Let's take a nice couple of deep breaths into the nose and exhale as we extend the arms overhead. Breathe in nice and steady. Beautiful. Exhale out. Fantastic. Breathe in. Exhale out. Beautiful. Fantastic. Let's do one more. We'll reach our arms all the way up overhead. Keep them lifted. Rest your feet down on the floor. Grab your right wrist. Lean over for a gentle little side bend here. Taking that shoulder, but pressing down into the right hip. Just extending the side body. Try not to force it. Find your space. Inhale, come back through center. Let's grab that left wrist over to the right. Little pressing of the left hip down to the floor. Nice job. Beautiful. Find that lift through the belly. Excellent. Come back through center. Let's reach those arms up to a strong T. Let's march it out with our arm circles. Beautiful. Got about a medium-sized circle this morning. You could go smaller. You can go bigger. All works. Excellent. Beautiful. Let's stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse that direction. Fantastic. Stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release those arms. Roll those shoulder blades back and down. Loosen up a little bit. I'm still marching it out. Hopefully you are too. Good. Stay here for 5. We'll reverse directions in 3, 2, 1. Reverse opposite way. Beautiful. Just feel any sort of tension. Try to see if you can let that go, especially the upper part of the neck here. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Release those shoulders. Set those feet down. Let's bend into those knees. Hips kick back. Step out to the side here. Nice little light step out. I want you to focus on clavicle to clavicle, nice and wide and open through the chest. Nice little semi-squat here as you step it out to the side here. Nice and light. Beautiful. That's it. Excellent job. Try to stay lifted through the core. Little lifting of that pelvic floor. Little opening of the elbows so that you keep the chest open, but you're not arching through the back or anything like that or popping through the ribs. Nice job. Stay with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's continue to step up. Let's invite the arms in. Beautiful. Good. Maybe we pick up the tempo just a little. Again, just a pickup to create a little bit of heat here. Nice. Nice and steady this Monday morning here. Good. It's really great for some balance work too. Good. Stay with me with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's march it out. Reset. Nice job. Beautiful. Fantastic. All right, going to take it to a front punch with a little heel kick. Land your feet. Here we go. Shoulders back. Kick. Kick. Nice job. Some good energy through the arms here as you kick that heel forward. Make sure you get a little bit of tempo in there. So trying to build some heat here. You may feel some challenge a little bit to the breathing. Make sure it's still very, very fluid. So imagine you had a good friend next to you and she was telling you a really good story and you wanted to tell her a really good story too. You should be able to tell that story without feeling too out of breath here. Nice job. Beautiful. Stay with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Land those feet, march it out. Beautiful. All right, you take a little high lunge here. Land the feet, right foot back. Lunge, back to base. Lunge. I'm not going in too deep here. Just kind of create a little bit of movement in the hips here. Getting those quads just gently warmed up. Beautiful. I like to do high lunges, especially if I'm feeling a little bit more challenged with my balance. This is a great way just to start establishing that foundation. So don't feel pressured to go deep too far into it. Find a little more tempo, maybe a little bit more pace, maybe 1, 2, 1, 2. Beautiful. Again, if that works for you, maybe if this is throwing your balance off, you'll slow it down a little bit. Beautiful. All right, let's take our arms with it. Arm reach, back to base, arm reach. Beautiful. Good, so you're powering off that front leg. Good. Nice job. This is a real heat builder for me. Fantastic. Stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. March it out. Fantastic. Now we're going to finish off with a few skaters here. Skaters are good because it adds a little bit of balance, a little bit of impact into the body. But again, find what works for your body. Maybe it's more of a side to side. Maybe there's a hop in between. Really kind of experiment with it, but make sure you feel really grounded as you're doing this. All right, so land your feet. We're going to take one foot over, bring it to the side, pop it over to the other side, pop it over to the other side. So that little hop in between is kind of optional. Maybe you're just more side to side kind of skating here without that kind of powering off that landing leg. So just experiment with that. Beautiful. It's a great way to add a little challenge to balance. Also that impact, right? We need that impact in our bones. Great way to strengthen the muscles and the bones. Beautiful. Now, maybe you want to take it with a little bit more tempo, a little more pace. It's up to you. I'm going to add it. You take it whether you want to or leave it. Here we go. 3. I'm going to let a little suspension of that leg, kind of challenge a bit of balance here. Beautiful. Nice. Nice and steady pace. Fantastic. Excellent. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and march it out. Nice job. Beautiful. All right, let me get myself back in focus here. Sometimes the camera is a little bit fuzzy. All right, great job. Let's land our feet. Let's grab some water. Let's get ready for our main set. Excellent. Hopefully, you're also keeping up with your hydration, which is so important. Summer, winter, just so important. Think to yourself, if you're wondering if you're getting enough water in, you need half your body weight in water in ounces per day. So if you about 140, you're about 70 ounces of water a day. I know that seems like a lot, but that's what your body needs as a basic platform. So if you're working out, you're going to need a little bit more. So let's start off with our first round. We're going to do a squat to a curl to a press. So a little combined effort here. Grab your weights. Beautiful. So shoulders are back, feet are facing forward. Kick back with those hips, bend into those knees. 3, 2, 1, down, lift, curl, press, down, down, lower, lift. Good. So a lot of these we've been doing for a long time. This is not new. You've been there, you've done it, but now you're kind of maybe experimenting with some different weight options. Maybe you're just seeing if you can play around and try to add a little bit more to these efforts. That's where we start to challenge our body in a different way. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Beautiful. Rest those arms. Fantastic. Excellent. All right, next we're going to go into a 3-way row. 15 seconds, one direction, 15 seconds in another, 15 seconds in the other. So bent over position, feet hip distance apart, kick back from the hips, bend it from the knees, palms facing towards the thighs, shoulders pull back. Here we go. 15 seconds, row, wide row, wide row. Bring those blades together. Beautiful. That's it. Great. So important to keep the back of our traps strong. Great. 5, 4. We're going to turn our palms so they're facing each other. You're holding that coffee cup. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Turn the palms out. Hold. Narrow row. Pull the belly in, long through the spine. Good. Next, we're going to turn the palms facing forward in 3, 2, 1. Turn them forward. Row them in. Beautiful. Still a narrow row. Excellent. You got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You did it. Nice job. Fantastic. Awesome. Excellent. All right. Next, we're going to be taking one weight. We're going to do some glute kickbacks. So energizing through one leg. You don't want to use a weight. That's totally cool, especially if you feel like you want some support from a wall. Then go ahead, let the weight go. This is just an added little something. You can leave it too. All right, energize through your right leg. Glute kickback. So remember, we're not a bird feeder. We're going to stay tall through the upper body. Try not to arch through the low back. Really what we're doing here is all the work is on that glute maximus, that big glute muscle. Good. 15 seconds in, 30 to go. So I often see people point their toes. So just feel the difference between flexing into your foot where your toes are kind of coming up towards your center and your heel is pressing down versus pointing the toes. It's a little bit energetically and activation wise a different sensation. So I encourage you to flex in through your feet. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job. Well done. Shake it off. Fantastic. All right. So holding on to that weight, maybe, or take some water. 8 seconds. We're going to go ahead and rest into that other side. In 3, 2, 1. Flex in. Kick it back. Nice job. Good. Such a simple but yet so effective effort. Don't always need weights to do and make this a good resistance builder, strength builder. You could just do body weight. And maybe on Wednesday when we do our resistance band, I'll add weights or resistance to it. But if this, for me, this is actually a really good amount of resistance. Just using that awareness, that activation of the muscle and that kicking back of the leg really fires up my glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Fantastic. Shake it off. Well done. All right, we're going to do some Arnold presses to cactus arms. So we're going to bring our arms up to 90 degrees here. So I just want to just demonstrate what we're doing so you can decide weight-wise what's going to work best for you. So here, we're going to press. We're going to lower. We're going to open the chest, squeeze the chest, press, lower, open, and close. Maybe you want to go a bit lighter on this. I'm going to go midway so I can definitely keep that endurance. There's a lot of holding up here. So hold it up when you're ready. Find that weight, tall through the spine, tuck your abs in. 3, 2, 1. Press, lower, open, close, press, lower, open, close. Excellent. You've got it. There you go. That's the one. Excellent. 30 seconds. A lot of upper trap work here just because of that endurance hold, not kind of giving that break. Remember, if you need a break, just take it. Good job. Breathe. Good. 15. Good job. Keep it going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! That's why I don't go heavy on those, because those are pretty crazy. Alrighty, so next we're going to go into some sumo squats with some wide stance bicep curls. So we're going to come into our sumos. Arms are going to be open, so you're going to externally rotate through the shoulders. As we bend down, we're going to come into those bicep curls. So choose what works best for you weight-wise. So feet externally rotate. I can't emphasize it enough. Make sure your knees are tracking. Too often I see that internal rotation really hard on the knees. Might not feel bad today, but it might over time not be great for you. So think open wide, work those inner thighs, open up to the side. Good, nice job. Let's start off standing. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Squeeze those inner thighs towards center. Squeeze those glutes, tall through your upper body. Yes, there you go. Good. Well done. Nice breath here. Good. Almost there. Good. Feel that strength in the legs here. Beautiful. We're almost there. About 10 seconds left. Good. Well done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Excellent job. Well done. Fantastic. All right. So we're going to come down to the floor. We're going to be doing an overhead tricep extension. So they call them skull crushers. I hate calling them that, so I don't. But we're going to come down to the floor. So you're going to need one weight or two lighter weights, depending on what works best for you. So let's slowly make our way down to the floor. Get our core work in there as well while we're down. All right. So whenever you're ready, we're going to come onto our backs. I'm going to keep my feet flat. My arms are going to outstretch. Now this is the key here. The only thing moving is the forearm to the elbow. The elbows don't move. So we're going to kick it back and then press it up. Back is nice and neutral. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, down and lift. Good. So the key is really to tuck those elbows in as much as you can. Keep those elbows lifted, but you're not leaving the shoulder blades kind of suspended in space there. I want your elbows lifted. I want your shoulder blades anchored down to the ground. And you're just kind of working that forearm area without any kind of movement through the elbows. Beautiful. Bring that awareness to the back of the arms here. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job. Fantastic. Awesome. Set that weight off. Now we're going to stay on our backs here. And we're going to begin with a little clock side to side. Now, it can be very easy to make this a back exercise, a low back rotation, which, just as a reminder, our low backs don't really rotate. They have very little movement. They're not meant for mobility. They're really meant for stability. So when we're going to be coming into these clocks, we'll take our legs up to 90 degrees. I'm going to actually keep my feet a little higher than my knees. My knees are above my hips. I'm going to take my oblique on the right side, create a contraction as I shift my weight over to the right, bringing my left hip with me. Then I'm going to use my left oblique to pull back through center and then shift over to the other side. And I'm taking my hips with me. I'm taking my low back with me. Here we go. Now you can rest your arms out to a strong T. That's actually quite nice. And then just tick-tock from side to side, focusing on those obliques. Beautiful. And anytime we start to change our intention, our focus really is important. It's an important part of the process is to just keep that focus on what the intended muscle group is working here. We know it's the obliques. That's our focus here. Beautiful. Stay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Fantastic. Relax the feet. Beautiful. Take a little moment to reset here. Great. Let's bring both knees in towards our chest. Give ourselves a little hug here. Now from here, we're going to go into our single leg stretch. So knees are going to be pulled in. We're going to extend that right leg out, hover about maybe a little bit above the hip, depends on how it feels for you, and then switch and switch and switch. Pull that knee in, switch, switch. Beautiful. You know it's coming. We're going to lift up the upper part of the body using the core, not the neck. In 5, 4, keep the gaze between the knees. 3, 2, 1, length at the back of the neck. Exhale, lift. Here we go for 10, 9. Then we're going to take those arms, rest them behind the head. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those hands, continue to bicycle the legs. Here we go. Let the head feel heavy. Pull it in. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. You've got it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Set your feet down. Keep your hands behind your head. Make sure your palms are interlaced so that you've got a really nice cradling of the crown. Neutral spine. Lift the crown. Pull the head away from the shoulders. Drop the shoulders. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And try not to jet the chin forward. Try to keep the head heavy. It's such a challenge. And I remind, honestly, we teach what we have to learn, right? If you've ever been there where you're like demonstrating to someone, but there's intrinsically this idea that you've got to learn it yourself too. This is what I do. I do that. I do that because when I start these, I intrinsically want to start pulling up through my chin. And I have to remind myself, let's just use the core. Beautiful. Let's make our way into a lifted position. So tips of the shoulder blades down, chest is open, chin is lifted. Pulse, small. 10, 9, 8. Let the head feel heavy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Come back down. Excellent job. Beautiful. All right, stay here. Our last core exercise is our chestless rotation. So lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, rotate. Back through center. Exhale, rotate. Make sure you're using those core muscles. Don't strain through the upper part of the body. Exhale as you rotate back through center. You know I'm going to say it. Don't rock like a boat here. Keep that pelvis stable. That's it. We're about 15 seconds in. 30 to go. Beautiful. Try to breathe out as you find that rotation. Try to let the head feel heavy. Beautiful. You've got it. 15 seconds left. Nice job. 10. Nice. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You've done it. Excellent job. Well done. Yay. Fantastic. All right. However you want to, let's rock ourselves up. If you want to roll yourself up, whatever you want to do to get yourself up and back into a standing position to start back at the top of our set here. So I'm actually going to make some adjustments on my resistance. So I'm going to just leave the screen for a moment. The fun part about working back in person with everyone again, I don't keep all my weights anymore in one section. So, so I have to sometimes remind myself, oh, I'm missing some stuff. All right. So like I said, you know all the exercises now. You've done them probably 100,000 times. But think about each opportunity as an opportunity to change things up for yourself. Take some extra challenge by taking on some extra weight. Obviously, only if it works for you today. So we're going to start back with our squat, curl to press. Maybe you're going to change your weight, maybe not. I try to think of it more as a curious thing, like, oh, can I? That's the question, really. You'd be surprised. Often the answer is yes. All right, so hip distance apart, shoulders back and down. We're down for a squat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it, team. Down, lift, bicep curl, press, down, down. That's it. Fantastic. Woo. Good. Nice and sequential. Watch your feet here. Notice if you've got any sort of like external rotation of the feet. When we look at, if you've ever been to, I'm asking you a question, but you can't answer me. If you've ever been to a chiropractor, you'll notice how often the chiropractor looks at people's feet. It's actually where he starts. Because it all starts on the ground up, right? So if your feet are externally rotated, there could be some demonstration of tightness there. Just teaching our body to stay nice and aligned. Here we go, last one. Beautiful. And rest. Woo! Nice job, fantastic, excellent. And I always find it funny when I go to a chiropractor, how he or she, depending on who it is, will look at my feet and be like, oh yeah, I see. And I'm like, really? You could see that? Oh yeah, I could see. I'm like, oh, interesting. I love that. All right, bent over row, 15, 15, 15. Starting that karate chop through the hips, bending from the knees, palms face in. Here we go. Row it in. Good. All right, I'm going to come closer to the camera to get it. There we go. Good. Long back. Pull it in. Yes. 5, 4, 3. We're going to turn it towards our coffee cup hold. Here we go. Drop it. Turn it out. Row it in. Narrow row. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice and steady pace. 5. We're going to take it to palms forward. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Palms forward. Last 15. Don't lose a step here. You've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job. Beautiful. Well done. All right, so we're back to those standing glute kickbacks. Grab your weights. This is a great opportunity to even switch the weights up to something a little heavier. Here we go. Weigh into that left foot. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pull up through the abdominals. Bring some awareness to the core here. Try not to strain. You can always bend that left knee. Remember, if it feels like you're locking in, find a little softness there. Nice job, 25 in. Excellent, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whoo! Nice job. Shake that off. Whoo! Beautiful. All right, shoulders back. Here we go. Way into that right foot. Left leg kicks back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Whew. Yeah. Awesome. That's it. So you might sometimes find me washing dishes, doing some glute kickbacks. I've been working at trying to strengthen my glutes on my right side because I know I got some serious imbalances going on there. And it's a work in progress. It takes time. Good. 15 seconds. You're almost there. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Fantastic. Shake that off. Excellent. All right, we're back to those Arnold presses with those cactus arms. Again, we're working the shoulders, working a bit of the lats here, just on that press up, and then opening up through the chest here. Make sure you have a weight that feels appropriate and accessible for you. All right, here we go. So starting up with those elbows high, elbows to shoulder, aligned like a 90-degree angle. In 3, 2, 1, press, lower, open, close, press. Beautiful. So if you're kind of wondering, do I have the right resistance? Do I not? I kind of take it as my cue to whether at the end of my set, kind of the last 10, 15 seconds, I'm kind of hitting my rock here. Like I'm hitting that space where I'm like, yeah, can't do much more than this. This is a lot. Don't know what happened to the music, but I'll take a look in about 10 seconds. Keep going. Beautiful. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Rest those arms. Fantastic. All right, not sure what happened there. Music's like, yeah, not today. Let's try that again. Hopefully it'll come back on. All right, nice job, fantastic. All right, so next we're going to be going into our sumo squats with our wide stance bicep curls. So you'll grab your weights, get ready. Maybe this one is one of those ones you might want to kind of play around with and add a little bit of resistance. Maybe, maybe not. It's up to you. All right, so sumo's here. Nice external rotation. Watch the heels. That's actually a really good way to kind of make sure you're also laterally in a good space here. So if your heels, you've got one in front of the other, make sure that when you look down, they're equal. That might throw you off a little bit, does me. But then make sure your hips are open, and when you bend in, knees are tracking with your big toes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Beautiful. Fantastic. Nice and wide, knees are open, squeezing through those inner thighs and the glutes. Excellent. Beautiful. Good, we got 15 seconds left here. That's it. No, that's a lie. We did 15 seconds. We have 30. It's Monday. I'm sorry. I kind of say that when it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday too, so I can't really use that excuse, but it's okay. 10. Just don't take it too seriously. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Beautiful. Excellent. All right, we're already at the stage where we're going to come down to the floor for our tricep overhead extensions. So when you're ready, let's come on down. I'm just going to make sure that we don't got. All right. Okay, so lying down on the floor, overhead tricep extensions, grab your weights. Maybe just for today, you want to take it up a notch on that part. Maybe if you did one weight, you take the option to use 2 weights this round. I'm actually going to go up on resistance and I'm still going to use 1 weight, but maybe if you don't have that extra weight there, that could be something you can try. So down, hold on to the weights, shoulder blades are flat, elbows are lifted. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, down and lift. Beautiful. So again, find that neutral spine. Try to keep your pelvis really nice and equal. Elbows are high. Just pressing up into those triceps. Good. Fantastic. You've got it. Nice job. Really, at this pace, we're going to finish with a little bit of extra time, hopefully, for some nice stretches at the end. So good. We've got it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Set that weight off to the side. Excellent. Well done. All right. So we're going to start with those clock movements here again for the core portion of the class. I'm actually going to open up my arms into a strong T because that actually feels, for me, a little bit more balanced, especially as I rotate. So lifting the legs up, feet are a little higher maybe than your knees. You can absolutely keep them here. This actually just feels better for me. Glue the inner thighs towards center. They don't have to be glued together, but just in towards center. We're going to inhale over to the side. Use those obliques. Exhale, pull back through center. Inhale over to the other side, pulling up the hips here. Exhale, pull back through center again. We're using our obliques here. You're bringing your pelvis with you. It does not have to be a massive lean. Remember, just go within whatever range of motion that feels. I think there's a tipping point where you kind of find your edge and you're like, all right, I might lose it. That's where I want you to hold back. You don't need to go beyond that space. Beautiful. Excellent. Almost there. 10 more seconds. You got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and set your feet down. Nice job. Beautiful. Woo! Wiggle out those clocks. All right, bring the knees in towards center. Draw them in like you're giving yourself a hug. Start by kicking your right leg out, maybe a little bit above the hip, and then pull it in, switching sides. Beautiful. Pull the knee in towards your chest. Beautiful. Let's stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen the back of your neck. Exhale, lift. 10, 9. We're going to take the hands behind our head. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands behind the head. Kick the legs out. Here we go. 15, 14, 12, 11, 10. Stay lifted. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Set your feet down to the floor. Well done. Beautiful. Hands remain behind the head. Shoulder blades flat to the floor. Spine is neutral. Inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Connect to that breathing. That's so fundamental, I think. It's just so, it's such a big part of connecting to the body, is just connecting to the breath. Good. We're going to come up into our mini pulses. Here we go. Lift up, find that space and pulse for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Chin lifts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let it go. Whoo! That second round actually felt a little bit more accessible than the first one. First one, my core just kind of blew up and kind of started to fire up real quickly. All right, let's go into our chestless rotation. Lift the head, pull it away from the shoulders, rotate. Back to rotate. Beautiful. Try to stay wide through the chest. It doesn't have to be a huge rotation. Think lift and rotation. So we've got the chest coming towards thigh. Nice little rotation through to get those obliques fired up. Nice job. Beautiful. We're 25 seconds in, 20 left to go here. I think our music was like, no, we're done. That's all right. Good. I would sing, but I won't do that to you. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You did it. Great job. Fantastic. Awesome. Woo! All right. However you want to, rock yourself, roll yourself, whatever you need to do. Let's make our way back up to a standing position. I'm just going to recheck that music situation, see if we can get it back on. It says it's playing, but I know it's not, which is kind of weird. That hasn't happened before, but oh well. Maybe I'll try another playlist. Maybe, actually, maybe, let me check. I know why. Oh no. Okay. I don't know what's going on. All right. Okay. All right. So we're going to come back to our starting position. We're back to the squat, curls, and presses. Yes. Hello. We're at the end here. So let's go ahead and grab our weights. Let's get it done. Last round. So, all full of opportunity. So feet hip distance apart. Let's get going. Want to get my weights back in my hands. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Down, lift, press, lower, lower. Beautiful. Great. Nice and steady. Want some really good kind of movement here. Nice and controlled here. Beautiful, very distinct movements. We've got the core, the legs with the quads and glutes and hamstrings working in the squats. We've got the bicep hammer curl, shoulder press to get those shoulders nice and fired up. Good, 10 seconds left. We're at that stretch here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, fantastic. Excellent job. Well done. All right, maybe take a little water break. We're going to go into our 3-way rows, 15, 15, 15. All righty, so starting with the palms facing center, karate chop from the hips, back is long, shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 15 seconds. Elbows wide, pull back. So when I'm pulling back, I'm being careful not to pop through my ribs here, really giving my traps every opportunity to do the work. Good. 5 seconds left. We're going to switch our grip in 3, 2, 1. Hammer curl, coffee cup hold. Good. Now a row. Great. 8 seconds left. You're there. 5. Got 1 more left. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Open up. Palms up. Here we go. Row. Yeah. So I get great work in the legs here too. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Went up of a resistance. It just totally changed the feeling of that effort. Certainly by the end, I was almost unable to pull that up. So that was where I probably hit my max on that one. All right, glute kickback. Hold one weight. We got it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick back in one leg. Toes flex up, heels flex down. Glute turns on. A little firecracker of effort here. Good. So if ever you're in a class or with me or you're doing stuff on your own or with someone else and you're asked to do, let's say, an all fours glute kickback, sometimes they're referred to as donkey kicks or sunbirds in yoga. This is the exact same movement, just in a standing position. So I pretty much often will make that suggestion, especially if you've got some knee issues and coming down to all fours is just not right for you. This would be the other alternative. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Relax. Woo, beautiful. All right, holding those weights up in your arms, shoulders back, press into that opposite leg in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Kick it back. Nice. Beautiful. Excellent. Some nice breathing in and out. Excellent. You're almost there. I like this work too because it really brings some awareness to my core. Definitely doing a lot of stabilization through the core here, keeping everything nice and tall. And it's so good to keep those glutes strong. Beautiful. Keeps everything stable in the pelvis and the low back. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Excellent job. Well done. Beautiful. All right. We're already back to those Arnold presses to chest cactus arms. Take a little break, grab some water. We'll get back into it on that effort. So again, maybe take a moment to find a weight that works best for you. Maybe you want to go up, maybe you want to stay where you were. Either way is perfect. Here we go. Bring it up. Shoulders and wrists are neutral. 3, 2, 1, press. Lower, open, close. Good. And kind of bringing those blades together, using the chest muscles to contract back to center. Beautiful. 15 in. Good. Getting some chest, getting some tricep, getting actually some triceps in there. That was kind of a slip of the tongue, but certainly working those tris as we lower back down. Good. Keep going. Almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest those arms. Nice job. Woo! Almost there. All right, we've got 2 more efforts. We've got our sumo squats with our wide stance bicep curls. So worked a bit of the tris, shoulders, and traps. Now we're going to finish up with some biceps and those leg exercises. Come down for our tricep overhead, and then we're going to get back into our core, and then we're done. Like we are really almost at the end here. So we're going to have a little bit of time at the end to stretch it out really nicely, which I love. So let's go ahead, and we're going to take our weights, find our sumos, make sure they're even. All right, shoulders back, palms open, knees bent. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think I may have done this in the other way. Don't worry about it. I may have started tall and then came down and did the bicep curl. I'm going to start there, actually. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. Sorry. I used to really get stressed out. I'm like, oh my God, I said the wrong thing. You know, we do the best. And sometimes in my mind it works, sometimes it doesn't. So whatever, if you're at home and you're doing the other way, that's cool. Don't worry about it. You're safe. 10, 9, 8, 7, we're there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whoo! Nice job. Fantastic. Awesome. Oh, all right. We're there. We got 5 more efforts left. Then we're going to take a nice little bit of time to stretch out at the end. So bring yourself down to the floor safely. Grab your weights. We'll do that tricep overhead extension and then get into the core. All right. Beautiful. So down to the floor. Make sure you got a good grip of that weight. Shoulder blades are flat and nice and wide. You got the gaze up. So if you're finding your chin tucking in towards your heart, make sure your gaze is to the sky. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tricep kickback. Tricep overhead extension. Sorry, not kickback. Good. Now here, actually, just notice, do you have one arm that kind of wants to dominate a little bit? You can almost tell if one side is kind of leaning forward a little bit more than the other side. Try to see if you can just bring that awareness to both arms extending out towards the sky. Just take that time to just find that equal effort. It's just a way to kind of make sure that we're not dominating on one side than the other, and try to bring that awareness to that. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Nice job. Fantastic. Set that weight off to the side. Whew. All right. Well done. Take those arms out to a strong T. Whew. Reset. Bring those legs up. And we're going to tip it over like our TikTok clocks. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Pull back up. So the key as well is not to use momentum. You want to just find that sense of lift and that sense of control as you're tipping over to one side. So just find that beautiful kind of smooth transition through center without this kind of flip-flopping from one side to the other, because momentum can kind of just create that. But this is really a function of finding that control in the work in the muscle. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And set it down. Nice job. Beautiful. Bring your knees up, a hug. Whew. Beautiful. Let's go ahead, kick that right leg out and pull that right knee in and switch sides. Here we go. Want a little bit momentum on this last little bit. So let's pick up that pace. Find that energy through the leg. Really energize through the legs here as you extend your legs long. Pull the knee in. Beautiful. That's it. Nice. Good. Let's lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, lift. Gaze between the knees. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands behind the head. Keep kicking it out. 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Beautiful. Well done. Keep those hands behind the head, flatten out the shoulder blades, knees face forward. Inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, lift. Here we go. Inhale, lower. Beautiful. Good. So imagine that you've got a spring from the top of your chest to the base or right above your pubic bone. And as your spring kind of tightens, it lifts you up. And as you lengthen the spring, you come back down. Beautiful. Now we're going to make that sling kind of pulse a little bit like a slinky down the stairs. Go ahead and lift up nice and even. Pull up through the core. Gentle pulses. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent job. Well done. Keep the hands behind your head. Feet continue to remain forward. Inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, rotate. Inhale through center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale through center. Keep going. That's it. Beautiful. All right, we're about 20 seconds in, 25 to go. This is it. We're already there. We get it. We got it all done. Really start the day off, start the week off really on the right foot here. Good job. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Nice job, everyone. Beautiful. So proud of you. All right, let's pull the right knee in and let's pull the left knee in and let's just come into that knees to chest here. You can even set the hands behind the thighs so that your knees kind of cup the top of your hands here. Bringing the knees in, lengthen the back of the low back, the tailbone, and maybe rock your body side to side here. It's kind of spreading the low back down into the floor, even feeling that massaging of the shoulder blades. Nice job. Good. Then from here, let's come back through center. Set the right foot down and cross the left over the right, left ankle over the right. Maybe this is enough for you as your hip opener. If you want to, go ahead and take that right thigh in towards center. Remember, there's a really fine line between effort and force, effort and ease. I want you to find some ease in the space here. So even try to relax it through the left hip, relaxing through the shoulders and the jaw. Just kind of let things go a little bit here. A lot of times I see people do this exercise and they're straining because they're trying to force that leg back in towards center. There's really no benefit to doing that. So outside of straining your upper body. So really just allowing the left hip or whatever hip is open here just to kind of relax into it is just probably that right amount. Terrific. Go ahead and set that right foot down. Unwind your left from your right. Right goes onto that left knee. Open up the left thigh. Pull that left thigh in towards center. Relax the right hip. Just open up. Beautiful. And then slowly come back in through center. Now, however you want to do it, maybe you roll out to one side and we start to make our way up to standing. So let's go ahead and come up to a standing position. Take your time, don't rush up, especially if you've been down on the floor and it can feel a little disorientating. So let's go ahead and grab hold of our right foot and our right hand. Try to bring the knees as close together as possible. So you want to imagine, like from a structural standpoint, what's happening here. So as I'm drawing my right heel in towards my glutes, I'm really allowing that front part of my body, the fascia, the muscles, to really extend. Even the hip gets a great opportunity to stretch here. Now, if I'm going to take this position and open it out here, you'll immediately notice there's really little connection here because you've kind of shortened the distance here. Doesn't get much into the quadricep here. Also kind of throws your hip off a little bit. So try to bring those knees towards center. You might not be able to bring them totally in, but it's a process, starting to bring that awareness to the body. Just try to do the work to try to slowly train your body to find that right positioning that's most ideal, right? We want to think about hip, knee, ankle alignment. Nice job. Go ahead and set that right foot down. Bring it behind you. Toes are going to face forward. Back is going to remain long. Inhale, take your hands like you're taking a top hat off your head. Kick your hips back. Go ahead and lean forward. Then maybe take the hands to the top of the left leg. As you kick your hips back, you're going to start to feel this lovely opening in the back of the left leg. Back is long, kind of leaning in. Nice job. Bend into that left knee. Take the right foot forward. Find a little forward bend here. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you extend down to the floor. Maybe you even take a moment to just reset your feet in a bit of a wider stance. Again, this is such a wonderful hamstring stretch, glute stretch, even a back release. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. Beautiful. Now from here, bend into the knees, slowly make your way back up, roll up vertebrae by vertebrae all the way to standing. And of course, we're going to get to that left side. So try to rebalance the feet, balls of the foot and the heel of the foot tall through the spine, core is engaged. And when I say engage, I'm not bracing, I'm just aware. I'm aware that I'm not letting my core kind of let go. I'm just bringing that belly button a little bit in towards center to keep my pelvis neutral. Ooh, my quads are, I did my Reiki, last training of Reiki. I was mentioning to Jane today. You do a lot of sitting, and sitting can be very exhausting on the muscles. All right, go ahead, release that left foot back, toes are facing forward. Take the top hat off your head, then place it down like you're placing a gift on a table, and then set that hand to the right thigh, leaning in, kicking back, relax the upper body. Fantastic. Bend into that front knee. Come in towards that forward bend. One more time. Let yourself just kind of hang here. Start to engage through the hamstrings and the glutes. Start to pull yourself up. Make sure your core is on. Roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Swim the arms all the way up and over. Take that left wrist. Lean over to a side bend. Woo. Good. Inhale back through center. Right wrist over to the left. Beautiful. Come back through center. Sweep both hands behind you. Chest expansion. Shoulders back and down. Chest is open. Beautiful. Inhale, release the arms, shake them down. Let's take a nice big inhale and exhale to close today off. Bend into the knees, sweep the arms, deep, 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 deep breath. Breathe in tall, palms pressed together. Exhale to your heart center. Give yourself a round of applause and honor yourself for showing up today. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And I hope to see you again this week. Make sure to read the newsletter. We've got a wonderful fundraiser happening on November 30th. I'm really trying to rally as many people to join us for that day. It's for House New to Home, and I really hope that we can get our community together to support this wonderful cause. Also, we've got a great repertoire of classes on the schedule, so I hope to see you again this week. If you're not, we've got video on demand. You can always choose from there. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Lots of love. See you soon. Bye.